This is the journal of a 13-year-old American girl. 1844. Dear Diary, a couple of days ago, Sam Houston, the president of Texas, finally signed a treaty of annexation with the United States. Everything was looking good until the Senate decided not to ratify the treaty. I guess they feared that we would go to war with Mexico. Even though the treaty wasn't ratified, Sam Houston didn't let his head down. He told all of us that Texas might become a great ally of Britain. Now looking back on it, I realize he had tricked us all. Right now, we're all just waiting to hear if the Congress had admitted Texas to the Union. 1845. Dear Diary, Texas is finally part of the United States. Most don't know if we should be happy or worried. Arguments are already forming between America and Mexico. I guess we have to wait and see what happens. Earlier this year, President Polk rode into the White House with many of us at his side with support. We're all thrilled at his promise to expand the United States from sea to sea. We're all hoping he keeps his promise. My parents are really excited that he is trying to gain control of Oregon, but I heard it might just cause us to go to war with Britain. I was really worried, so I asked my parents, and they said that President Polk doesn't really want to go to war with Britain. I hope we don't go to war with them. 1846. Dear Diary, President Polk managed to keep us out of war with Britain. He decided to divide up Oregon. The United States got land that was south of the latitude of 49 degrees north, and Britain got land north of the line. The United States named its portion the Oregon Territory. So far, President Polk is keeping his promise. Nowadays, most of us are waiting for the news about the United States going to war with Mexico. We know that Mexico has never accepted the fact that Texas is now independent, and we know it made them furious. I guess they are scared that Americans in California and New Mexico will begin to rebel as well. Even though Polk offered to pay $30 million for New Mexico and California, Mexico declined. Supposedly, they didn't want to lose any more land. This made many people, including my parents, mad because it stood in the way of manifest destiny. I heard that Polk has just ordered General Zachary Taylor to cross the Nueces River to set up a post along the Rio Grande. Many people thought this was a dumb move because many soldiers on both sides died. The worst part is now we are officially at war with Mexico. 1847. Dear Diary, General Zachary Taylor is winning many battles that are really helping us out. One battle he just won was at the Battle of Buena Vista, where he defeated General Santa Anna. Meanwhile, General Winfield Scott is sending troops to Mexico to take control of land. He is currently heading towards Mexico City. A third army is being led by General Stephen Kearny, where he recently took control of Southern California. Many people in California are beginning to fight back against the Mexicans. A little while ago, the rebels declared California as independent, which they were led by John Fremont. They called their new nation Bear Flag Republic. The United States now have control of all of New Mexico and California. I just heard that Mexico signed a treaty with us Americans, giving us the rest of the land in California and New Mexico. They are called Mexican citizens. We paid $15 million for land. We are now on our way to restoring peace. Shortly after war. Dear Diary, I made a new friend today. He's very nice and friendly, but I know my mama wouldn't approve because he is a Mexican American. My daddy said that we are not allowed to talk to Mexican Americans or Indians because we aren't their friends. He said that they are trying to keep the land that is ours, though I don't understand. They were here first, so isn't it their land? I tried to talk to Mama about it, but she told me to let the adults handle it and stay out of it. I almost am an adult, too, but I guess they're worried about me and my new friend getting closer. I hope things change in the future now that war is over. 1853. Dear Diary, the United States had just paid Mexico another $10 million for land. We call it the Gadsden Purchase. Everyone is jumping with joy because their dreams and manifest destiny has come true.